Ecuador is by far one of the most beautiful and diverse countries in South America. It has an array of vibrant indigenous communities, historical and cultural wealth, and well-preserved colonial architecture. In terms of biodiversity, Ecuador is one of the richest countries in the world. And all that in a nation no bigger than the U.S. state of Nevada. The American School of Quito was founded in 1940 as a co-educational, private, non-religiously affiliated institution which has maintained the original philosophy that inspired its founders and is reflected in the current mission statement: to educate with excellence in an environment of liberty, responsibility, and democracy, well-rounded human beings with integrity, committed to their well-being, that of society, and the environment. The school is governed by a parent-elected board. The American School of Quito is located on the northern end of the capital city of Ecuador. At the school, there are well-equipped science labs, computer labs with the latest software and hardware, libraries, sports areas, and attractive buildings and gardens. Teachers will find professional resources as well as materials for their students. The school places great emphasis on the art, music, and sports programs, as well as our academic subjects, and provides transportation, cafeteria, and medical services for students and staff.
It's a great opportunity to work at this school. You have the experience of working with many teachers from different cultures and backgrounds.
I came from a public school in the United States, and one thing that has been great to have here is the resources. So for example, there's a store called the Almacen where you can go pick up things like whiteboards, markers, pens, pencils, whatever you need. And I teach in the secondary section, so I don't need as many supplies, but I know that the primary teachers have been really pleased with the support they get as far as resources at Colegio Americano.
There are two sections: national and international. Both sections are recognized by the International Baccalaureate Organization and fully accredited by Advanced Ed and the Ecuadorian Ministry of Education. Upon graduation, students have the possibility of obtaining 3 diplomas: a U.S. diploma accredited by Advanced Ed in the U.S., an Ecuadorian Ministry diploma, and the IB diploma. The school currently has an enrollment of 2,345 students from nursery through grade 12.
The school is really an amazing place to work. It has such a community feel. Everyone's very warm and welcoming. The administration is super supportive, and the students are great.
You can easily find transportation to get around the city of Quito. Most of us just take taxis, which are inexpensive, allowing you to go anywhere for about $6.
Quito, the second highest capital of the world, is truly a delightful city. Its geographic location over 9,000 feet above sea level and on the equator allows for a perfect climate year-round. Daily high temperatures vary between 58 to 72 degrees Fahrenheit. At night, the temperature drops to around 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Perfect sleeping weather. Heat and air conditioning are not needed. This city offers numerous attractions for a wide variety of visitors. The colonial architecture in Quito's Old Town is quite breathtaking, having the best preserved historic center in Latin America. It has been listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Even though there are some wonderful museums and churches to see, Quito is not just about the past. The other area of the city is North Quito, where most of our staff live. This is quite modern and is the heart of business, banks, commercial centers, restaurants, bars, and hotels.
One of the best things about living and working in Ecuador is that there are a ton of different things that you can do for whatever you're into. You can go trekking and hiking in the Andes, you can go to the beach and go surfing and swimming for the weekend, you can head out to the Amazon and explore that for a couple of days, or even fly out to the Galapagos and spend a couple of days seeing what they have to offer there. really the possibilities are endless.
Ecuador has 4 unique regions within a small compact area: the Pacific Coast, the Andes Mountains, the Amazon Forest, and the Galapagos Islands. There is a large diversity of plants, animals, and landscapes that can be found in each of the 4 regions. Just outside the city, you can find relaxing places famous for offering their distinct natural beauty, letting one experience a pure and breathtaking environment. Papayata, located approximately 60 kilometers east of Quito, is best known for its magnificent volcanic hot springs. Some of the country's finest climbing and trekking is found about 37 miles south of Quito in Parque Nacional Cotopaxi, whose cone-shaped centerpiece stands at 19,350 feet. Volcan Cotopaxi is the world's tallest active volcano.
One of the great things about living in Ecuador is that you get to be exposed to a lot of different cultures. There's indigenous cultures, of course, people from more Spanish descent, and in general the people are very nice and polite, and there's many opportunities to engage in cultural activities that involve all these different ethnic groups here in Ecuador.
There are many ethnic groups living in the different regions of the country with their own distinct cultures and values. The country is a wonderful combination of the Hispanic and indigenous cultures. Ecuador's many festivals are centered around the religious calendar and combine pageantry with the traditional Indian fiesta.
If you'd like to eat, Ecuador is the place for that. There are many great restaurants that you can eat out at. If you like to cook at home, food is cheap to buy. You can go to the markets and get fresh fruits and vegetables, and everything is delicious.
One of the great things about Ecuador being so small is that travel is very easy. Getting outside of the city is easy, and you can go anywhere. I mean, you could be at the beach after a 30-minute plane ride.
You'll find good accommodations and services that would allow you to just enjoy and comfortably travel around the country.
Quito is a large capital city here in Latin America. We've been asked to take proper precautions while traveling in and around Quito. Just be street smart, just as you would in any other large American city.
Ecuador is recognized as one of the best places to learn Spanish. Their use of grammatical structures and clear pronunciation, especially in the central zone, Quito, provides ample opportunity to learn Spanish. For the American School of Quito, the most important thing is excellence at all levels, learning through values, but also living and working with ease, enthusiasm, and growing both personally and professionally.
The quality of life here is really great. There's so many things that you can do. There's yoga, there's healthy food stores, and lots of restaurants, cafes. The nightlife is great. Salsa dancing is huge. And it's really just the best option for you, and you won't regret it.